There's no quick fix to mend a broken heart.
My passion is to help people.
Tracy Mullins does her best.
Usually I'm sewing fast.
To stitch the pieces back together.
I have one chance at getting this right.
One chance, because the fabric she's using,
there's always a story behind every one of these shirts.
Holds the memory of the person who used to wear it.
There's meaning. This is one of the ears.
This shirt belonged to a grandpa.
This is going to be an arm.
These projects become personal.
I'm finding that I'm not only making the keepsake for them, but I'm a lot of times an ear for people. And for some reason, they just feel that they can just let out everything, which is fine with me.
After stitching,
that'll be the arm.
And stuffing.
Now the legs have a little bit more. I have to do the back part and add the paw pad.
23 pieces later.
This is the 18-inch teddy bear.
With a special patch.
This is a shirt I used to wear. Whenever you hold me, know I am there. And this one was Love Grandpa. To me, the reaction of the people means more than anything else.
Oh, this one you're not sure?
I've had many videos and pictures sent to me of people that were very appreciative. A lot of them cry.
So when you hug me, just remember me, Mama.
It's something that they hold on to and it comforts them.
For husbands lost, parents gone too soon, and for the little ones missing Grandma and Grandpa's hugs, it sure is nice to have something to hold on to.
I'm taking a memory and redesigning it into something that is a keepsake that they can have forever.
Before the sun comes up on a rainy September morning.
Here we go.
Joe Holston is teeing off.
Well, we'll go with that one.
On an empty Manada Golf Club.
It seemed like a much better idea in July than it seems like today for a 63-year-old man.
Planning a marathon golf outing.
The theme we came up with is 100 holes of the hospital, and that's my intent. And I'm hoping for the 100 holes.
Starting at 6 in the morning, planning to play through the evening.
Finished 18, we're, 18% done, I guess.
I saw him on one, and he said, yeah, I just got through 18, and I'm thinking to myself, got 82 left. It's a long day ahead.
It's for the kids, that's exactly right. It doesn't have to be good golf, just quick golf.
Joe is a board member for Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Capital Region. The group lost all of its fundraising events due to the pandemic.
We want to ensure that we're able to continue our services, and to do that we need support from individuals like Joe.
As Joe powers through his rounds, the golf pros tracking his score
5.
One shot at a time.
Through 27 holes, and he is at 135 strokes at this point.
That's what we need. We just need it to loosen up. I figured somewhere around 50 or 60 it'll hit me.
With his sunny disposition.
It's wonderful to have him out here. I appreciate it. Good friends, a lot of help. I don't know that I could do it without them.
He'll be done in less than 10 hours, we think, and that's a great day.
Joe's on a lightning pace.
6 more to go. I'm feeling sore, tired, my back hurts, my ankle hurts, and I think when I go home tonight, my whole body's gonna hurt.
So as morning turns to afternoon,
we're at 7 hours and 20 minutes.
Joe approaches the finish.
We're on the 100th hole. We're gonna finish up strong.
There you go.
I know that tree. We've hit that tree a couple times today.
Step by step.
How do you feel? Tired, but happy.
He's made it to his goal.
100 holes is a lot of holes. Oh. Happy we did it, happy we raised the money, happy hopefully we raise more money, and hopefully we can continue to raise money so we can continue to provide services. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
It was World War II, and men had left the country to fight.
Tens of thousands of women are already at work in aircraft.
The government needed women to take their place in the labor force. An ad campaign featuring Rosie the Riveter inspired women to do so in unprecedented numbers.
Rosie is that figure that exemplified for me what America is about. You roll up your sleeves, you tighten your belt, you pull up your boots, and you're going to go to work.
This is Mary. She was nervous at first, but she had a good time.
The still beloved icon is coming to life.
She's getting into some mischief there.
In Hanover.
We have a Rosie the Riveter photo shoot.
These women are paying
Perfect. One more like that.
to pose as Rosie. It's a fundraiser for Roots for Boots.
My grandmother was a riveter. It was super special to me, so I wanted to try to honor her.
Christy Lucas is the founder of this grassroots organization.
We try to give people a way to serve their country, people like me who haven't served, and people who have served, a way to continue to serve their country.
Helping injured veterans or active duty military in York and Adams counties.
Roots for Boots came into our lives a little over 2 years ago, and they gifted my husband an all-terrain track chair 2 Christmases ago.
Katie Jacoby knew she had to give back.
Roots for Boots is all about using your talents and resources.
She and a photographer,
1, 2, 3,
create Rosies.
Katie contacted me and asked me if I'd like to be involved in doing a Rosie the Riveter shoot, and I jumped at the chance. It sounded like an awesome idea.
With big garage doors wide open for fresh air during this pandemic, the money raised will help a veteran severely injured in Vietnam.
He wants to be able to take care of his yard, and because of his injuries, he's very limited with mobility as well.
That is not me, but that is exactly how I would act.
So much fun here for such a serious reason.
And it's all about just making a difference for someone. It doesn't take a lot to make a difference.
For Veterans Voices,
Awesome.
I'm Alicia Richards.
For more than a century, the Capitol's green dome has dominated the Harrisburg skyline. Inside, the roof is gilded in gold, but the place also has a glass ceiling and has been dominated by men.
Women have been raised traditionally, you know, and you don't feel like you have that skill set, but there's a lot of hidden talent out there.
Too hidden for too long. In 2000, there were just 20 females in the 203-person state house. In 2010, just 25. But the times, they are a-changin'. This year, there are 59 women, or about 30%.
I'm very excited about what I refer to as my gal pals.
Similar story in the 50-seat state senate. In 2000, there were 7 women. 2010, there were 10. Today, there are 14. Again, nearly 30%. Senator Judy Ward said it was her son who encouraged her to run.
And I said, oh my goodness, I could never do that. And I think women don't have confidence, and you need someone to tell you do.
Like Ward, Kristen Phillips Hill was a state rep and then a senator. She doesn't think the electorate is sexist.
I truly believe that voters here in Pennsylvania don't look at your gender. They look at, do you have the skills? Do you have the experience? Do you have what's needed to get the job done?
And women are getting the job done on Election Day. For the first time, all 3 statewide row offices had women on the ballot. Republican Stacey Garrity pulled off a huge upset, beating incumbent treasurer Joe Torsella in November. A week later, Republican Kim Ward became the first woman majority leader in the Senate. A day later, Democrat Joanna McClinton, the first woman of color minority leader in the House. Call it November. Her.
Not having a woman in 300 years of this body in one of those 2 chairs was embarrassing.
I feel a sense of sisterhood with the other House members.
And motherhood with one. Malou McKenzie was elected to her first term. Her son Ryan is a 10-year incumbent. They are the first mother-son duo in history. And another strong mom is in the House.
I think they bring a sensitivity and an awareness of what really matters to families. So I think that's very important.
The fact that she is a good mother, she's caring, she's compassionate, those things do translate to politics and government. She's going to serve her constituents well with those same traits.
In 2016, all 18 members of PA's congressional delegation were men, but the state Supreme Court threw out what it called gerrymandered districts and redrew them. There are now 4 Democratic women from the Philly suburbs, including Madeline Dean.
The diversity of ideas, opinions, whether it has to do with gender or geography or background or experience, ethnicity, religion or no religion, makes our democracy more vibrant and richer.
State Rep Pam Delisio wears a Ruth Bader Ginsburg mask with the quote, "Women belong in all places where decisions are being made." She gives them to women in her office.
We talk about diversity, inclusion, equity. Can't do that without women. We're 51% of the population. We're headed in the right direction, and I agree, we're not there yet.
Not there because PA has never elected a woman governor or U.S. senator. But both of those seats are open in 2 years. And given the trend, more broken glass may soon need to be swept up.